Welcome back to the Huddle YouTube channel. I'm your host, Owen, and today we're going to be going over my day one draft grades. However, instead of making one long extended video where you're going to have to sit there and sift through each team and try to find where your team is talked about so you can watch about 5 minutes of a 40-minute video, I'm going to make individual videos for each team that picked in the first round. Now, if you were a team that had multiple picks, I'm going to talk about you guys in one video together with all your picks in there. If you just have one pick, it's going to be a shorter one. I'm just going to give my thoughts on your guys' pick and what you should be doing going forward with the draft. So, with that out of the way, let's get started. At number 16, the Washington Commanders take Emmanuel Forbes, and I'm going to have to admit defeat on this one. This was one of the players I did not personally watch and give a draft grade to. I just ran out of time with how busy my schedule was and how much more in depth I was trying to get into every single player I watched. So Emmanuel Forbes is one player I did not get to. He was on my short list of people to get done before the day one of the draft. But I'm just going to have to go off of what I've heard from other people. I've listened to multiple different analysts talk about Emmanuel Forbes. And as being a guy who's only 166 and is considered to be a consensus great coverage player, I think getting him into Ron Rivera's heavy zone system where he's able to play like that deep cover 4 corner or cover 2 that rolled down where he can read the quarterback with his eyes, I think that's what I've heard is going to be his strengths. And if he's going to be drafted to a team that's going to utilize his skill set the best, it's going to be the Commanders or the Bills or someone who runs that like Ron Rivera tree style defense where it's like, more deep coverage, zone coverage heavy kind of thing for your outside corner. So to take this grade with a grain of salt, because again, I have not personally watched Emmanuel Forbes. These are not my evaluations of his play. It's what I've heard from other draft analysts, several other draft analysts who have all come to basically a consensus, but not my own evaluation. So give this one, I'd say a B minus, because they passed on Christian Gonzalez, who I have watched and is phenomenal, but fits the system they want. Let's make it a C plus, because Emmanuel Forbes is an outlier when it comes to size, and it's going to be, even though he fits in the scheme that the Commanders run, he was not Christian Gonzalez. So we're going to go C plus for Emmanuel Forbes here to the Washington Commanders, and hopefully he can prove the trends of smaller corners and stuff, like historically small corners. He can buck that trend, and since he found a good scheme to land in, really develop into a good player worthy of the 16th overall pick.